Oh, you see, there was the long, hot summer of love.
Everyone's tanned in love.
I know, yeah.
Here it is, all the wheels have come off and it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, no! My
Brilliant.
goodness.
What a day to talk about.
So what's happening in your life?
Well, at the moment, just purely training. Dancing Ice has pretty much taken over all of my schedule. Every single day I'm training, doing hours and hours and hours.
You're working very hard,
yeah,
aren't
it's difficult. It's difficult.
Was work the cause of the breakup?
It was heavily involved. It was heavily involved. Not the way that the media's made out, though, with it being, oh, Vanessa this, Vanessa that. It's not been anything to do with that. It's more so the fact that it's so sort of time-consuming and the fact that I'm away from home all the time, and it makes it very difficult to plan things ahead. In a normal relationship, you can plan ahead. You can say, oh, we'll go to this place here, we'll have a date night this week. With my schedule and with training, it changes day by day, week by week.
You're not sure what time you're finishing.
Exactly.
And it could have been Vanessa, it could have been any skating partner. It's just the fact that you're so busy.
It's just that every couple wants to spend quality time with each other and they want to have something to look forward to. Whether you're training 10 hours a day and then coming home, you want to know that that 3 hours then that you have or 4 hours then is going to be good quality time. You don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning to train and this, that and the other. But with it changing week by week, and as you know, on a Saturday or on a Sunday, after a Sunday, you don't know what the schedule's going to be for the next week because you don't know who's going to go.
Yeah, of course.
So you can never really plan ahead.
I get that, but, I mean, many people will have changing schedules and,
course, yeah.
And
Busy
especially
lives.
in this business. But if you, the Dancing on Ice is only on for 10 weeks, and I know you've been working since October on it, but you knew it has there's a finite time here. It ends in a few weeks' time, and then you would have had all the time in the world together.
This is what I was trying to explain when I was in the relationship, but then again you've got to look at it from her point of view. You can't just say, right, just wait there for a bit. I'm going to do this Dancing on Ice, and then we can't spend any quality time together. Just wait there for me, and I'll do this.
Yeah, but that's life.
I know, I get that, but then if you're unhappy and it's making you that upset and it's making you feel that down and sad, who am I to say no? Just keep being sad. Just keep being upset.
Does she wish you hadn't done Dancing on Ice?
I think so. Yeah, I think she wishes that I didn't do that. So I think just purely because we wanted a simpler sort of life, but it's very difficult when you've come out of a show like Love Island and you've got to strike while the iron's hot.
Lots of great opportunities are in front of you, yeah.
This is the sense, so I'm very career-driven, so after leaving the show, I thought, strike while the iron's hot. I've got all these opportunities ahead of me. It would be silly for me to not utilise them. It was silly for me not to seize them.
It's a business head, really, isn't it? Take the opportunities while you can.
Exactly, but then on the flip side of that, there's also that's supposed to be the most exciting point. The first couple of weeks, the first couple of months of your relationship, it's the wild. Everyone's excited. We're having dates, this, that, and the other, and that was missed.
Yeah.
So that I think's where it's.
Yeah, I understand that. I just think sometimes it will all be about you, and you know, I'm in a relationship where we both are in the limelight and we both work, and sometimes it's all about them, and I think that's sort of part of the dynamic of it.
So it was unsustainable, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's just more so. Everyone's different, and obviously you can deal with that. Megan couldn't necessarily deal with that in the sense that it was making her so upset. So
I'm just so sad.
It is sad. It is, honestly, it's a shame. It is a shame.
I'm sad
because
for you both.
we did love each other, and it wasn't like something just a little holiday sort of romance sort of thing. And it is difficult, but when you come out into the real life, and especially when life's completely flipped on its head, that's when cracks can start to fall.
But also the trouble is now, and it's, you know, it's almost expected. I'm sure people have said to you, just keep your head down, you know, skate, don't talk about it. But you've given your story to OK Magazine. I think it was yesterday in the early hours, said it was lonely going back home. It's played out in public.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, but even still, speaking from my point of view, I've not really put anything out there to do with the relationship. Obviously, the OK thing, I thought I had to speak. It was right for me to share my opinion on my side of the story. I thought that was the best way to do that. So I spoke to them. But other than that, I've not put anything on Instagram. I've not put anything elsewhere to say about this, how I'm feeling, this, that and the other. I'm very introverted in that sense that I just like to keep it all to myself.
Well, she's blocked
you, deal with it. Well, yeah, I can't really contact her in that sense.
So you're blocked on, number blocked.
That's why I didn't see the story.
Blocked.
I didn't see the Instagram story until the morning after.
I suppose it's so hard for both of you here because obviously we're talking to you and, you know, Megan could be watching and feeling sad herself. It's hard because you meet in such a public way, and as we saw, it's all fun, it's all games, you're in the sun, it's all lovely, but then you're going through a breakup, which is horrible for anybody, but very, very publicly. Exactly.
So it's very difficult, especially a lot of people like to keep their work and their relationship very separate. When your relationship is the work,
there's a lot of blurred lines. Yeah.
She did say, although I think Vanessa and Megan have spoken now and sort of cleared things up to a point, although they probably won't ever be mates, that she accused Vanessa of strategically breaking up with her boyfriend.
I think
when you
that's
guys
more
got
of a
together.
miscommunication between them two. They'd never spoken before all the headlines and things like that came out. So she's putting two and two together and making five, and it was just like, well, what's
And you
going
and
on
Vanessa are not an item.
Absolutely not, no.
Right.
And you know that yourself, Phil. You can see it as a professional.
She's a machine.
She doesn't stop. Literally, she's work, train. So it's nothing like that, and there's never going to be anything like that. So.
And how has the week been?
The week's been very difficult.
Busy?
Yesterday I did a 15-hour day.
That's a long
So I did.
I bet everybody
6
didn't do
hours
15
training.
hours a day, though.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people do. But I'm really, really trying this week. I'm really trying to put some work in and hopefully...
It's paying off, isn't it?
Well, we'll see. Every week's different, isn't it? So
Have you got your eye on the trophy?
everyone's got their eye on the trophy. You're not in here to participate. Everyone wants to win, but it would be lovely. It would honestly mean the world to me. Obviously, all the work that I've put in, everything I've sacrificed, it would be amazing.
Well, all the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. Always see there's so many more questions.
I know.
Just something you said then. Do you think you did you sacrifice your relationship with that?
No, I definitely didn't sacrifice my relationship, and I would never just put work just for the relationship and just end it. It's not that at all. I've not chose one over the other. I would love to have just done it with, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Well, it's important you're both happy, isn't it?
Exactly,
It's important
exactly.
you're both happy.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she'll unblock you and you can be mates, because that would be nice. Thank you, Wes. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you Sunday.
Yeah, and have a good few days training.
Look forward to that.